Good morning. Wow. So today is the third time I tried to get on this morning. It just kept spinning and wouldn't go on. So I hope that you have a good visual of me, if you will. So anyway, so let's get started. So today I thought something new. The power animals were really, really calling today. So I'm going to be throughout the day, every time I pull a stone in the direction of the stone, I'm also going to tell you what your power animal is in that area. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the animal is, but I'm going to tell you the animal that sits there. In order to find the animal, go on to my website and it's shamanicreiki.ca. Go onto my website. There is a free download. Actually, it's here as well in the YouTubes, and it is free drumming and journey. So go on that, click on that, and set your intention. Follow what it does; it'll walk you through it, and set your intention to discover your power animal because your power animals are calling and they're asking for you to find them. What a fun day it's going to be. Anyway, let's get started today. I don't have anybody online yet, but I do know that Mary, good morning, Paul. But I do know that Mary has asked for a card. She asked me last night. If you can't make a reading and you go, oh my gosh, I can't make it. I just about spilled my coffee. If you can't make it, then by all means, just say, hey, Karen, can you read a stone for me tomorrow? And I'd be happy to do that. So, again, we're going to go the direction of your power animal as well. And check out the power animal journey that I've got in YouTube. It's free, and do the meditation and the journey and discover for yourself what your power animal is. So here we go. So, Mary, this one's for you, and thank you for reaching out last night. Mary, you're sitting on 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of the medicine wheel. Oh boy, you got a big one. So, 8 sits in the northwest of the medicine wheel. That are the cycles of natural law, but it's also your death animal. So, don't get scared because it's a death animal, but that animal is asking to call for you to see it today. So, go in again, go into that video that it says drum journey. And anyway, it's a drum journey music. It'll take you through a meditation and then it'll take you into the world of journey. And your intention is to discover your death animal because it has a message for you as well. So, the cycles of natural law, you're in through a big, huge awakening and shifting, almost like a butterfly emerging. And it's really, really transforming and changing you. And it's setting you up for a whole new path, a whole new way of looking at things. There also could be a new relationship popping in, and it's telling you big change is happening. And I pulled out a different deck of cards today, so I'm going to be using them. And this is from it's called the Shaman's Dreams. So we pulled from one of them today. And you're sitting in the cosmic womb, the divine feminine. That doesn't really show very well. It's almost, ooh, it's really because it's also cosmic-y. So anyway, what that means is really that's that transformation that I'm talking about. You are you are literally rebirthing yourself at the moment, and your whole way of being is shifting. Your whole energetic is shifting, and it's going to be pretty wild. I'm also going to send you a message, Mary, and discuss this shift because it looks to be like it's super, super big, and I don't want you to get overwhelmed in how big it is, but know that it's coming and it's really big for you. So work with that death animal. Get that death animal to assist you. That's their job. And your death animal, believe it or not, we work with our death animals every day because every day we go through the cycle of death and rebirth. Because every day our cells in our body are dying. Every day we are rejuvenating new cells. Our thought process dies. We let things go. We redevelop new things. That's how we evolve as humans. And you're in that transformation, and that death animal has a big message. So, woo, I can't wait to hear all about it. Paul, you're next. And welcome, Paul. It's it's really fun having you here all the time. Paul, you're sitting on 5, 10, and 2 is 12. Number 12. 12, that is all the planets. That's all the planets, literally. But is the giant scope of things, and it's literally pull back. So if you think of ourselves here on Earth, and we're sitting in this little circle, and then all of a sudden it's asking you to pull way back and take a look at the big picture, take an overall view of where you are and where you've been going. And number 12 is also organization. It's asking you to get organized, to get things in order, to plan ahead for tomorrow. Don't just let things shift. Make yourself a goal, make yourself a schedule. If you don't do schedules, it's asking you to do a schedule today. Plan things out. Plan in playtime today, though. And it's also saying face your fear. There's something that's in your way, like a roadblock that's stopping you from moving forward. And it's like, I want to do that, but oh my gosh, I'm a little bit scared to do it. It's telling you it's okay to do it. There will be the support. You're also sitting in the watchers, and it's transformational, which is what it's talking about. Really, that is what we're afraid of change, because what will it look like? What do I need to let go to be able to change? But also, what am I calling in? And do I have the faith that I'm calling in the things I need to experience in this change that we're looking at? So you're sitting in the fear of letting go of things because you're not quite comfortable with the fact that you will be replacing it with other things. So it's just telling you it's not that you're letting go and you're losing, it's that you're letting go and you're getting new. So you're making room for the new, but get yourself organized, get yourself situated where I know what the day is going to bring. I'm planning out today, and I'm not normally one that tells people to go into the planning, but I am telling you to sit in the planning. Now, guess what you are sitting in? You are sitting in your healer self. Your healer animal sits in the west of the medicine wheel. So, Paul, for you, your healer animal has a message for you. So, again, do that beautiful drum journey music. Sit down, get yourself comfortable. If you need an eye mask, get one. Do something where you're not going to be bothered or interrupted, and actually sit in that. And you're calling in that healer animal. The healer animal is the animal that helps your physical body. It is all around. It's a really, really wonderful one. Mine is a dragon. Mine is a big red dragon, and he blows fire on all the arthritis and all the pains in my body, and he takes them away. I don't need medication for my body anymore, because my dragon takes care of that. So know that that healer animal has something for you, and it's going to work with you. It's your ally, and it's going to help you transform into this next phase of where you're going. So what you let go of, you get a whole bunch more room for new things to come in. It's a pretty exciting time. St. John, the message was removed. Okay, Debbie. Hey, how are you doing, Deb? So Debbie's sitting in 5, 10, 51 is 16, 16, 6 in the southeast of the medicine wheel. And that is the great teachers themselves. And I haven't been pulling great teachers too much today, but we're going to see the great teacher. You're sitting in the east with the great teacher of defeat. Man, I think you've been stuck in this one for a while. It's just that feeling of overwhelm. I just don't know anymore. And I'm feeling a little bit dragged down, a little bit afraid, and a little bit defeated. It's like all the air got sucked out of you, and I need more air. And so because you're sitting in that southeast, that's the shadow animal. So Debbie, call on your shadow animal. The shadow animal are the light and the dark parts of you. That's the pieces we don't want to see. That's the pieces we hide from everybody. And I know you're in my art therapy program right now, and understand the phases that we're going through. That shadow animal is really sitting there to assist you into those darker pieces as we peel back those layers of the art therapy. So it will work with you. Just get to know it. Go into the video that's on YouTube. Right there is one of my videos, and it says drum journey music. Tap into that, get yourself some quiet space, and journey to your shadow animal. That will be your intention for today. And you're calling in the root, girl. Oh, I love it. The root. the and what do we need for our root chakra? We need safety. We need safety. When we are born, we come into this world not knowing, and we're always looking for safety and security. And you're looking for that safety zone, that security, and it's telling you it's right here. It's right here with you. And allow it. It's the disowned self. I'm disowning myself because I don't feel safe even in my own skin with my own thoughts, and allow that disownership, that of the safety. You have it. It's there for you. Just trust that you can have it. It's a big day for you today. You're also sitting in synchronicity. Things are lining up and happening, but sometimes it can be scary when they're happening. And I'm walking in a little bit of fear with that too. So ground yourself today. Sit really firmly down on that root chakra. And just sit on the earth and just kind of rotate onto the earth. Say, I call in my shadow animal to help me today. I call in my shadow animal to help me today. After you get to know who your shadow animal is, and then call them in. You may get some messages today, but know that you are okay. And if you need any help, please reach out. And I know that art therapy program is tearing off some band-aids. I get it. Good morning. Good morning, Lee. So now we're going to go to Lee. Hello, Mr. Lee. You are sitting in 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, that is the ending of a whole lot of things. That's sitting smack dab in the middle of the medicine wheel. That's also your center power animal. So that is the one. I think you know what that one is. That is the center power animal, right smack in the middle of the medicine wheel. Mine is right there. Mine is a mountain gorilla. His name is Congo. So whatever your center power animal is today, really call it in, really work with it today. Tap in, because things are changing and things are rebirthing. Those things that are rebirthing are big though. It's totally a new path. Like, I mean literally, like not even night and day. You won't recognize yourself this time next year. It's going to be that big. And you're going to wonder, well, what the heck was I thinking all those years? Because you now are on a different path altogether. And you're also sitting in water. There might be a few wanting tears, but water those dreams, water that seed, those thoughts, because you can bring forth that whatever it is that this new path is leading. But it's asking you to water the ground first. Make sure everything's prepared. Get all the land ready. Get all the soil ready, so that those seeds, as you're planting them, they have a really pure spot to be able to grow in and develop. This is a big step for you, and it is a huge transformation. So over the course of the next, I would say 6 to 9 months, almost 9 months, and allow that germination of 9 months to redevelop. So come spring, man, you're flying. You're flying in a totally different direction. Don't push it. Don't make it happen. Let it happen. There's a difference. That's a big one. And you are sitting in the will o' the wisp. And that is the treasures hidden in the shadows, which is kind of what I just said. So the treasures that are hiding in the parts that you can't see. So make that pathway really, really pure, so that you can grow it and you can nurture it as it develops into what it is hiding in the shadows right now. But oh my God, it is huge. It is a delight and it is wonderful. So step into that beautiful energy. Lee, you're in for a really good time in the next, I'd say the next 6 to 9 months. Excuse me. Now we're going to go to Kim. Hi, Kim. Kim, you're sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 sits at the top of the medicine wheel, and that is the spirit of all animals. But you're also sitting in instinct. I know instinctively what I need to do. You're also working with the recapitulation animal today. So bring in your recapitulation animal, that animal of the mind, and allow it to actually um calm the mind. There's some it's literally is grabbing me. It feels like hornets all in the top of my hair. It just feels like I'm itchy from all the things that are going on in my mind. And allow it to calm your mind, and to not keep it so busy with thoughts, because today your mind's going 1,000 miles an hour. Just slow down a little bit, and let your brain catch up to your body. And even your body sitting in that energy of, oh, I want to move. I just let's get her done. Let's get now. And it's asking you to slow down, have a little bit of patience, work with that recapitulation animal. And you're sitting in care today. And care for self, slow down. Don't push yourself so fast. Allow yourself to absorb, allow yourself to really pull in and get everything in that you need to get in so you can slow down and move forward in a really nice, steady pace without overwhelming or overloading yourself. It's a big day today. You're also sitting in, oh, it's asking for another card here. It's asking in for the Fool's Embrace. The Fool's Embrace, and it says the transmuting pain. What you're trying to rebirth is going to be painful because there's going to be some realities and some growing pains involved in this. And as you and Lee are doing this together, is something that you both have to sacrifice a bit to get a bit. And so it's knowing that, oh my God, this looks so big, but you can do it, and you can do it together and rebirth together this beautiful dream that you're going to manifest. It's wild. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, and I know you're working on some other stuff, Kim, but it's asking you to work with that recapitulation animal today. So catch many, that's the ego. So I don't know where catch many is. Um, catch many, just wait, believe in oneself, faith, uh, the power, um, 20 minutes. How do you find your power animal? Oh, okay. So let's go to you first. So whoever catch many is, if you have a first name, if you could pop it in, that'd be great. I'm going to pull a stone for you, and so your stone is 1, 2, 3, number 3 of the earth count, sitting in the south of the medicine wheel. Your stone is sitting on the birth animal. So it's interesting because your birth animal is a little bit different than everyone else's animals. So your birth animal is the animal that you were born with, but that is according to the sun bear zodiac, which is a little bit different thing. So please message me, and I will give you the, or you can look it up, but it's easier if you message me because now there's a lot of false ones out there for some reason. I don't know why people do that. But if you just Google it, I was trying to Google it the other day to see how close it was to the teachings of the book, and it's not even close, some of them. So just let me know when your birth animal is, and actually even drop it down in the comment section here, and I will have a list. I will get them all for you for tomorrow. I have to look them up. I don't have them all memorized. I can just tell you. So you're welcome to put it down in the comments section, and I'll have it to you for tomorrow, or email me, info@shamanicreiki.ca, and I will be happy to get you your birth animal and get you the information that you're looking at. There is a video up on my YouTube that says Shamanic Drum Journey that will help you assist in learning some of your other animals. And the first animal I ask everyone to try to learn, unless your animal has called you in differently today, is your center power animal. That is the animal that sits in dead smack in the middle of the medicine wheel. And so if you set your intention of, I'm going to find my center power animal, then allow that to happen. But don't do it for the birth animal. The birth animal is actually assigned to you by the sun bear zodiac. So it's a little bit, like I said, that's the only animal that's a little bit different in that aspect. You're also sitting in the great teacher of care. Take care today, and calm yourself as well, because I can see you actually being a little careless today, and doing something without thinking and maybe getting hurt. So slow down today. Think about what you're doing before you do it, so you don't make a rash decision that gets you in trouble. Just enjoy that. I hope that helps you. And then, like I said, please reach out to me, info@shamanicreiki.ca. I'll be happy to get you your birth animal to you, and go from there. You'll have to let me know what you're looking for, though, and remind me that you're the lady on here, or gentleman. I don't really know. So whatever, whoever you are, please do that. So now I'm going to go to Chelsea. Hi, Chelsea, a brand new person. So Chelsea, you're looking at The zero count. The zero count is everything. It sits in the center of the power of the medicine wheel. So it's asking you for your center power animal. Your center power animal is the animal that is most like your essence. Don't come in with, and I'll tell you what happens all the time. I love horses. I see horses everywhere. I just know it's a horse. And when you go in with a preconceived idea, you can tarnish what you get. And 9 times out of 10, people are not going to get what they think they're going to get. I had a lady covered in tattoos of owls. She was convinced an owl was her center power animal. Turned out it wasn't. Actually, turned out that that the owl sat in her shadow, which I thought was kind of cute. But so what you do is you play that video, the drum journey music. It'll take you through a 10-minute meditation, and then it'll ask you to set your intention. Your intention is going to be to go to your center power animal, and then allow yourself to just drop in. There's really good instructions in that video to get you down into that space where you can call in that center power animal and do it as many times as you need. Sometimes people don't get it on the first go. Sometimes it takes 3 or 4 times to do it, but allow it to happen, allow it to work out however it does. And if you're having any problems, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to work with you. So don't worry about your birth animal right now. And I will be having a live "What's Your Birth Animal?" and that I can look them up and talk to people. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. So what is your birth animal? And I'll have my little book here and I can look it up really fast for you. But like I said, I don't have them all memorized. There's a lot of them. Okay, so now we're going to go now into Samoya. Good morning, Samoya. How are you today? And Samoya is sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 sits at the top of the medicine wheel. That's the north of the medicine wheel. That's the animal of the mind. Your mind is spinning. Your mind is so full of so much information that it's processing in 1,000 different directions. What the recapitulation animal does, it slows it all down and it helps you to sort it out. It keeps everything. It's Shaylee. Pleasure to meet you. A pleasure to meet you too. Samoya, you're sitting in that north. Your mind is spinning, and I mean spinning tight. And it's like, oh my gosh, I've got 1,000 different things going on my head. My head feels like it's so full it can't hold any more information, and yet more information is coming in. Ask that recapitulation animal to slow it down, to only allow a trickle in and to get rid of the stuff you don't need to be floating around in it anymore. Again, go to that video. It's the Shamanic Drum Journey and Animal Music, whatever it's called, here on YouTube. It's one of my videos and I don't have a lot, so it's not going to get lost. And go in there and listen to it. Find a spot where you can just be really, really quiet. Jack up that sound. If you have headphones, even better. Put an eye mask on and go through the 10-minute meditation of slowing down. And then it'll ask you to set your intention. Your intention is to go to your recapitulation animal. And then you go from there, you find your recapitulation animal. Okay, so Samoya, that's what your task is today. And I love that you're sitting in that information. I'm also going to pull a card for you here. You're sitting in the gathering around the power of community. And it's telling you that you don't need to go it alone. You don't need to go it alone. I know that sometimes everything can be so overwhelming, but we need to trust and trust what is going on in community, that maybe community seems like a bad thing sometimes because we're getting so many other people's information, but really community is what holds us and keeps us tight together. So I would say look for community, be part of a community, however that may look for you. So okay, so you would like to know, I'm curious what's yours. Okay, I'll tell everyone. So my center power animal, that is the animal that is most like myself. His name is Congo, and he is a mountain gorilla, and he has 7 silver hairs on his left shoulder, or 11 silver hairs on his left shoulder. And it took me many, many journeys to discover exactly what it is. He is kind of a quiet guy, and he's a no-nonsense guy. So very rarely does he play around. And so then if I go to the east of the medicine wheel, that is our warrior. My warrior is a Pladio woodpecker. It is huge. But the nice thing about animals is they can shapeshift. So he's really, really big when I journey with him most times, but he can go down so tiny that I can visualize him sitting on my shoulder when I'm doing something and I need that ally to help me and to help me function throughout the day. He gives me that strength. He gives me that little bit of fight when I need that little bit of fight. So when you need that companion to help push you into something or to protect you from something, bring in that warrior animal. And then on the west of the wheel is my healer animal. My healer animal is a big red dragon. He doesn't want a name. His name is Dragon, and he is huge and he breathes fire. Interesting. I was in a house fire when I was 4, very badly burnt. I spent 6 months in a children's burn unit in Winnipeg, and and I've had a relationship with fire. Those everyone here kind of laughs at me. I'll be working with a lighter and I'll go to turn the lighter on. It won't work for me. Hand it over to someone else and it works beautifully. Fire is always kind of dancing with me at one point or another, but that is my beautiful healer animal. And the healer animal just kind of works through my body. You have 4 dragons. Actually, I only have one. I have one, which is a big red one, and he's my healer. Then at the south of the medicine wheel is my birth animal. My birth animal happens to be a raven because I'm Libra. So anyone in here that's a Libra, your birth animal is raven. If you go up to the top of the wheel, that's that recapitulation animal. That's the animal of the mind. That's that animal that has protected me. I had a very violent childhood, and it protects me from all those things. It also helps with soul retrieval. It's the one that tucks those pieces away for safekeeping, but brings them back out when they're ready to heal and ready to join you. You'll know when they're ready to join you. Mine happens to be a llama. It's the only animal that looks more on the domestic side, but it spits nasty. So it lines up all the things I'm worried about and spits them off this big fence. It's pretty cool. I like him. And then if I go to the southeast of the medicine wheel, that's the animal is black and white. That is the shadow animal. And the shadow animal shows the black and the white of you. And mine is an orca whale. Then in the southwest of the medicine wheel, that is my dreamer animal. You also have a purple, white, or actually I don't, but thank you for anyway. I really don't. So anyway, in the southeast of the medicine or west of the medicine wheel is my dreamer animal. My dreamer animal is a beautiful lion. He is huge and it's a big male lion, and he likes to cuddle up to me and just be nice and warm with me. In the northwest of the medicine wheel is the death animal. My death animal happens to be a saber-toothed tiger, and he is big. And he is the only animal, our death animal is the only animal that walks in and out of every lifetime that we come here on earth to experience. And then if we go to the northeast of the medicine wheel, that is mine is a mammoth, and that is your I'm sorry, your past life animal. And so your past life animal is the animal that takes you to the doorway so you can experience past lives, what you need to bring in, the healing you need from that. And again, mine is a mammoth. So as far as telling someone what their animal is, this is great. And thank you for bringing it up, Carly. So what we do is instead of me, that's why I am not telling you what any of your animals are, is for you to discover. Because when we come in and we tell someone what their animal is or what we're seeing, we're actually coming in from our own lens. So I know what you're seeing are those beautiful 4 dragons, and I thank you for that because it's wonderful energy. But for me, the animals that I work with are not those 4 dragons. I may have 4 dragons that other people could see. I don't deny that. But for me, they're not the ones I work with. So it's establishing what works for you and what animals you have that work for you, which brings us forward in going. I often have people walk up to me, often when I'm walking around, especially if I'm at a witch's market or something, and telling me they're seeing this light or that light or this person or that person around me. And I ask them to please not do that because I didn't invite you into my field. So it's shamanism is a different ball of wax. We don't go into people's fields if they haven't asked, and we allow people to have their own discovery of what is right for them. Because if we don't, then we're robbing them of the discovery of who their animals are. So I could have come here and said, "Hey, I'll just use Samoya. Hey, Samoya, your power animal is, I don't know, I'll say a teddy bear, and or a brown bear, and it looks this or this." I've robbed her of that discovery of what it is, and it may be wrong because I may be looking at it through my lens. So we allow people the opportunity to discover on their own, and that's what brings the joy and the fun of it. So let's all do that and allow people the fun and the joy of where their self discovery is, and not worry about what we think it's supposed to be, because what we think it's supposed to be comes from a different angle than the way the people are inside. So that is today. And I hope you have an awesome day, whatever you're doing. And I'm going to be posting a couple of new videos probably today on the earth count and how to read them, how to read the stones, what they all mean. And so you have a little bit more understanding of the earth count. And then next week, I'm going to do the great teachers for you. So take care. This is Grandmother Dances in the Night Skies. Please, by all means, reach out. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have, and sign up for some of my courses. I got some great courses. I got some online courses. I've got some in-person courses, and I'm just starting to book now for my classes that start in September, 9-month courses, and it walks you around that medicine wheel in healing, all different aspects of it. We're just wrapping up. Actually, we're halfway through an art therapy program that we have been working on, and I will be starting a new one probably in another month, another a level 2 one, and they're just going to be different themes, so you can pop in at any time. Anyone can do art therapy, so bring them in at any time. So I am going to be having another series come up pretty soon where we can walk through, and I'll let everyone know about the new theme of what we're bringing in for the new art therapy. Okay, that's about it. I hope you have an awesome day, and thank you so much for trusting us. Hey, Kathy. Well, I have to pull a stone for you because you missed earlier. So, Kathy, you're sitting on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 sits in the moon movement and energy. You're doing some movement, some. Actually, I feel that you're actually doing a lot of reminiscing right now of past. I'm really sitting in the energy of days gone by, is what's showing me. And you're seeking. I'm seeking a path. I need to go somewhere. I need to do something. I want to experience something, but I'm not quite sure what I want to experience. And is asking for you to sit in and call in your past life animal today. Um, that past life animal has that's I'm glad that past life animal is calling you in to discover the common duality of a past life where you were sitting at the very same crossroads that you're sitting on, where you made a different choice than what you're planning on making now, and have that past life really pop in and call in that past life animal. It's got messages for you, and allow it to actually speak with you today. A little bit of journey work. And don't forget, on my YouTubes, I do have the journey power drum journey music on there. And then you're sitting in the dust devil, moving out of stagnation. So it's almost like you've been kind of stuck in a rhythm, stuck doing the same thing over and over. And it's asking you to get unstuck, shake yourself off, get the dust off your body, and start moving again. Start opening up the mind, start moving up into brand new things, and open up new avenues, new ways of learning. So interesting. Okay, that's it. And I hope everyone has an awesome day, whatever you're doing. And for me, I'm going to be working on mascots today. So I'm going to spend the day devoted to working on mascots, and of course my birds, and just enjoying whatever time we get. And looks like it's a pretty cloudy day today. So yeah, anyway, enjoy your day wherever you are. Check out my website, shamanicreiki.ca, and drop me an email, drop me a message. I'm always available, and my programs are starting to open up. So don't forget, we've got art therapy again starting probably in August. So yeah, take care. Bye-bye.